I grew up thinking my mom was protecting me, until the day she refused to leave the doctor's room, and I realized she was the reason I never felt safe. I'm 20, and my mom has always been extreme. Not just protective, controlling. She decided what I wore, who I spoke to, what I watched. I wasn't allowed to ride a bicycle because she said it could damage things. I couldn't use tampons. Even basic conversations about my own body were treated like something shameful. Her logic was always, good girls don't question these things. So I didn't. Until I started having this constant discomfort, pain that wouldn't go away. At first, I ignored it, because going to a doctor meant explaining things my mom never even allowed me to understand. But it got worse. Eventually, she took me to the hospital. When we reached the OBGYN department, I was already nervous. I had never even spoken to a doctor about anything like this before. The doctor was calm. She asked a few questions, then said she'd need to do an examination. And then she looked at my mom and said, "I'll need to speak with her alone for a moment." That's when everything shifted. My mom immediately said, "No, I stay." I felt my chest tighten. The doctor tried again, gently, explaining that it's normal for patients my age to have privacy, but my mom crossed her arms. She's my daughter. There's nothing she can't say in front of me. And just like that, I went quiet. Because she was right. According to her, I wasn't allowed to have privacy. The doctor looked at me this time, not my mom, me. And for the first time, I realized I had a choice. It didn't feel like it. My hands were shaking. My mom was right there. But something about that moment, being in pain, being uncomfortable, being watched, just snapped something in me. I took a breath and said, "I want her to step outside." The room went completely silent. My mom turned to me like I had just said something unforgivable. "What did you say?" My voice was shaking, but I didn't stop this time. I said, "I want to talk to the doctor alone." She started arguing immediately, saying I was being disrespectful, that I was being influenced, that I didn't understand what I was asking for. But I didn't look at her. I just repeated it. I want her to step outside. The doctor backed me up this time, firmer. And after a long, tense few seconds, my mom finally walked out. The second the door closed, I felt like I could breathe for years. That appointment didn't just diagnose an infection. It showed me something I had never been allowed to see before. That protecting someone shouldn't feel like controlling them. And that day, for the first time in my life, I chose myself over her rules.